Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Chance here to counter.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's the keeper's ball. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ajax have reclaimed it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rodri gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Ferdinand. Great vision.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's got full. Oh, it rattles the bar. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. And it's Drogba. Showing great feet there. Half an hour played now. Shot could be on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lahm charging forward down that flank. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Nedved. Climbs up it. Has fallen kindly here. They've scored. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. He's gone for goal. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Lahm stood his ground strongly. There's the delivery. It's a mighty effort! Superb goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And the first half is done. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Ajax can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, delightful ball. And the keeper beats it away. Thinks about the shot. Showing good feet. And that was very necessary. Lahm. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Neymar. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thuram. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. This might go for a shot! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yeah, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Nedved. Oh, shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Hangs in, up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rummenigge is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pele. Rijkaard. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Chiellini. And it's Thuram. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. Crosses it in here. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Drogba might just make this. And that pass just didn't quite work. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Pele running with the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's surging through. And this is Ronaldo. Osimhen. He's come in hard. And that has been clubbed away. Tries to play it through. Lam. O'Shea. Edmilson. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Edmilson ploughing through the middle. Cruyff. And they can counter here. And this is Cruyff. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Here's a chance! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Lam. Strong running down that left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Conte. Now it's Luis Suarez.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Lam. He's being urged to shoot. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That is good alertness. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, important interception. Aims beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rodri. Cruyff chasing after it. Short changes him with that pass. That looks a decent ball. Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Saliba, just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he's heaved it away. Cannavaro. Edmilson.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thinks one through. That's going to go a long way. O'Shea. And here's Suarez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Osimhen. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. There's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Baresi is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Caught offside that time. Zico. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lahm puts his foot on the gas. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. O'Shea knocks it into Zico! A real chance and a real let-off.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And this is Luis Suarez. Zico. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. That's headed upfield. Ronaldo might just make this. It's a pretty loose pass. He's got away. And this is Ronaldo. And the shot! Great effort, but no way through. Corner number 2 then. Great chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is having a shot! Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through, and he's gone backward here. Big shot! And yes, it's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Great vision. And the finish! Has another goal! He scores! Played into space. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Ajax really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can clear their lines. And that has left him in a heap. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And this is Luis Suarez. De Bruyne. Eto'o. Can he get it through? Now it's Osimhen. Gets his head on it! Now who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Attention, changement.
chance! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.